everybody. Good evening.
Good evening.
The pigeon flies! The pigeon takes flight. The pigeon takes flight.
The pigeon takes... What is this? The John the Baptist baptism? Jesus
Did he peddle pigeons with his baptisms? They were so
Didn't,
effective.
Did it a dove? It was a dove.
It's gotta be doves.
Yeah, doves, not pigeons.
You're not getting Jesus baptized into God's presence.
I heard
pigeons.
that if you feed pigeons rice, it's good.
They get you to God?
Yeah.
Not like doves do?
Not like these fuckers.
Not like you. Dude, I just feel like I was a part of an assassination.
Uh-oh.
Assassinating the awesomeness out of these foes. It's really nice to be with everyone tonight. Nice to see you guys.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Yeah.
We're getting started a little early. The plane barely ever leaves the airport early.
Yeah,
It's unheard of. However, happy to accommodate the travel schedule of our compatriots here.
Yeah.
Are they on? We just got to keep an eye on their distance situation there. Boy, they are not challenging this one.
Stay nice and safe.
You guys are good on B. That's nice. We're kind of just.
I don't know what it is. I cannot.
They are great at finding cover
today.
Sometimes it goofs up and doesn't show you a reticle. Can you see your reticle?
Yeah.
Well, see, my reticle is nice. I get to reincarnate as. Oh, we chose this one. I love it. This is a nice new set of levels. We're not super masters of these red levels. Although what I love about the red guy, which we never get, is the auto target. You have to turn on your special feature, but then hold down your right trigger. And what it does is every time you get a focused shot, it is a homing shot. So like every 6 seconds you get a kill. Like no matter what's going on, if you hold down the right trigger, you get a homing shot every 6 seconds or so. And it makes it darn easy to knock down their numbers with a plum. Although, I'm just telling you what I should be doing.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying it out. It's not auto.
Yeah, man.
My thing doesn't even sight in, dude.
Doesn't sight in. Never sights in this one, but you do have this stronger shot.
Yeah, you got a stronger shot. It's you hold down the button. You hold down the. Okay, so when you pull the left trigger, it zooms in just ever so subtly. That's a focus shot. If you keep the focus shot held in after like 6 seconds, hold down your left trigger.
I can't. There's no left trigger.
Are you on a computer?
No. It just broke on my controller. I gotta get a new controller.
Wait, you don't have a controller, dude. We must fix this immediately.
No, dude. I got it. I'm planning to get one. So.
Listen, you're gonna need all the controller buttons to kick ass with us. That's just we should have
forgot about that.
I didn't even think that. I didn't even know we were going with this. That's hilarious. Okay, if you had a left button.
Oh,
yeah, there you go.
Which console, I was just assuming that you did. Right there. I'll just look at. If you look at me, I'll show you what these nice six.
Oh, that's awesome.
Do it. I'll kill you. I'll kill your share. No problem. We'll cover for you.
Sweet.
We're gonna take these guys out every 6 seconds, like clockwork, like the devil's clockwork. I just say devil in this case because we're murdering these rebels. You know, I don't think this is angelic work. However, if these were like totalitarianism,
we need to push right.
We would. Okay. We'll try not to die around this.
Yeah, we gotta push back. They're coming in from behind us.
Oh, okay, they flanked us. I'm still getting my sea legs with this red human.
Yeah. Getting my sea legs with this game again. I don't know what. Am I closer?
What's the
Why
difference?
is this?
Okay, they're behind us. They're all over this front. Homing shots of death rain down upon our enemy.
Oh no, you pushed up on me.
I just wanted to say it this way. Sorry, I might have been misspeaking. When you make the focus shot, it makes a shot that is more powerful. And when you use the special power, it then becomes a homing shot. So you got to use the special power and the super shot to get joy on that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
That was a... Dude, we got rid of those guys on the first level. First level. That was ridiculous.
First
Dude,
level. Yeah, these are bots. Look how bad I am, though.
We were playing with a
4,000.
guy that got twice our points. That was really nice. Is it a
So,
quadruple
is this
experience
a-
point weekend? God, say what was it?
A search for any game. Is that usually like that?
Yeah. No,
Alright.
it is not like that. We're quitting. And also, let's go back to Death Trooper. We're a little bit more resilient with the Death Trooper.
The
Dude.
Divine Mother.
She's in the shot, so I was just
saw
like,
that.
sure.
Yeah.
Just throw it in there. Sure, confabulate.
Oh, I thought you were calling the piece a Divine Mother. I see her.
Right,
Oh my.
right.
Yeah.
Might be too subtle. Might have been too subtle.
Subtle. Yeah.
That is an image of Mother Mary in that image. What am I saying here? Dude, I taught that class on AI art, and I had like 19 people come or something. And we had a lot of cool conversations. But one of the coolest parts of the conversations was the exchange of resources. And there are Stability AI video diffusion models that can produce, I think they can produce 5-second clips right now. And there's people who can string that together. There's services like the service called Kyber AI, or Kyber, and it'll sync the transition of the video to music. So you can make these really trippy AI animated like scroll videos, but it's pretty diffuse. Anyway, it's also a paid service, and it's kind of expensive. It's like more than $30 a month, I think. Maybe a little less if you go for a year or something. But what's really nice is that Stable Diffusion just released their video support, and you can make there's a motion library you can draw from where like you can start with certain images that you want to, and then they'll it'll animate them. Like if it's a horse, it'll be a horse running. If it's a train, it'll be a train moving through the landscape, and it's like convincing, like good reality. And all it is running on your GPU. It just like runs for the electricity of the whole thing. It's really interesting.
Yeah, I talked with a guy today who spent the last 2 years building like a NFT gallery metaverse portal that you can like hop into, and he's got a dolly engine on all of the walls. So each wall is like a quadrant, and you can point at it and press a button on the keyboard and type, and then paint that wall. The generated image, you can change it. Anyway,
it can like do it in real time.
Yeah, you build the space. You can build. It comes in with you come in. You can come in with a group of people with blank walls, and then either put your own art in there, upload all sorts of different types of files, video and like GIFs or little movie files, etc.
Yeah.
I don't think you could do big movies. I'm sure there's a cap on that.
Yep.
But then, in addition to being able to bring your own art in there, you can, just generate stuff. And then at the end, the whole space is an NFT that can be revisited.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's
And owning the
there's a-
NFT allows you to host and change the space.
There's
Or
this cafe called
permission.
Ant Cafe in Denver, and they do trip nights where people just hang out and do mushrooms legally. And they were hosting a bunch of different AI art, and it got me AI animated art, and it got me kind of looking into it. And there's an interface for Automatic 1111 called Comfy, and Comfy has like really granular control over loads and loads of outputs and inputs. And if you've ever played around with like Reactor or a different kind or some different kinds of music
All
software,
that, guys.
yep, we're behind the line. It'll come over. We're just gonna keep harassing them here. We got 20 seconds. We just have to be behind the line in 20 seconds.
Yeah, and the line is this wall.
Yeah, it's easy peasy. We got them contained. Anyway, what you can do if like Reactor, the musical software, you can wire virtual hardware. It's hardware that once upon a time, I should have got it out of Han Solo's way. I let him run. He ran right into me.
I almost bodied him.
I usually can pull to the side because he's actually quite slow, but that was an effective charge. Anyway, with the Comfy UI thing, what you can do is you can take an image, like there's a low resolution scratch pad where you could draw like something that kind of looks like a cliff, and then the moment it picks up on it being a cliff, it makes a cliff. And if it's in between cliff and something else, and it's in its interpretation of it, it renders all of that. And so literally, it's like having a piece of clay, but it's an electronic piece of clay that you can like cliff, cloud, flower, just anything any gesture you can make with a pen. You can and you can use it with the mouse, just like rando draw it. But it will then render it, and it'll render the frame so quickly that you can be like, oh, a little more, if it's like a castle on a hill, a little more hill, a little less castle. Okay, make the castle, the minarets go up like this or whatever. And what you're doing is you're watching the engine generate the image in real time, and you're tweaking its output by using your hands almost directly. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that is crazy.
It's insane. It's just like throwing a GPU at this crazy problem.
Is it does it do version history?
Yeah, every single frame can be recorded. Isn't recorded as an individual image, and so you'd have like call it. I mean, in some of these speeded up videos, it makes it look like it's doing like more than 1 or 2 frames a second, but in reality, it's probably every few seconds. Like every 3 to 5 seconds, you get something low res, and then you can press a button and it goes high res. Like you can switch a mode on the Comfy UI interface, and it'll ratchet it up and do a higher resolution of it. In any event, it's getting darn close. It's they're also, and this is not like I always thought this was like science fiction, but there's like all kinds of papers I've seen in my feed about people using AI to interpret brainwaves. Like we can get brainwaves in a machine pretty well. We just don't know what the hell they mean. But they're turning these neural networks loose on learning them, and it's like, oh, this is actually what an apple looks like in the head. You're like, wait, what? And then it works. Like they show someone apple and they record their brainwaves. And they're like apple, 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 apple,
Yeah.
apple, apple. And then someone else sees the apple, but they don't have the brainwave, and it's like, see, that's apple.
I saw some shit about that recently, about depicting sentences from brainwaves.
Yes. Okay, so any event, how long before you have a brain image interface? Like where you're just tweaking the mountains and their contour and their shape and their whatever you got with your head. Just using your visual cortex like more or less directly. You know? Like your memory, like you're feeding a memory to a machine, more or less. That's not just in our lifetimes. We're probably going to be talking about the lame versions of that in like 6 months. The way shit's going, it's insane.
Fucking nuts, dude.
The speed is crazy. It's just shocking. It's shocking. There was the revelation that Sam Altman might have wanted to tell the world that an artificial general intelligence was made. His board fired him. Then somebody fired the entire board, and they wanted to hire him back. And it was someone was pointing out on this video I was watching. Someone was pointing out the history of OpenAI's AI generation and like how like it had been progressing, like what the rate of progress was, and it knew like I remember when 3.5 came out, and it knew all the programming languages. And I'm like, oh my god, you can speech to text program in whatever language it knows, and it knows all the languages that have been put into the open source just out there in the world. And so it learned language, and Dolly knew a little bit of images and stuff, but then like overnight it figured out way stronger image, it figured out speech, and they introduced the swarms, the agent swarms. And Peter, that video you sent out was like really, really prescient. Like, if you had unlimited swarms, like if you tell someone, hey, go, you're hungry, you have like, you spin up an agent that's like, let's figure out what's open, let's figure out if we can drive there, and then some agent drives your body, that drives the car or whatever. It's just like, it's thinking about it all as sub-problems of sub-problems. And when you give those, I was just listening to that video that you were producing, when you give that, or showing me, when you give agents the ability to make more agents, you can give them a really high level task, like go get me lunch, and it'll like figure that all out. Like it'll make that real in a way that any individual agent couldn't do it, but as an agent runs into a problem, it makes another agent that solves that problem.
Mr. Meeseeks!
Mr. Meeseeks, exactly. But for logic. So it's like having a stadium full of PhDs contemplate your problem for 40,000 years and come back with this wise, sage answer to how to do it. Except it only takes seconds. It doesn't take 40,000 years. Yeah. And they'll just do it for you for fun. It's like, there you go. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Have
you started seeing the new come and take it memes with GPUs on them?
Come and take it? No, what does that mean?
Like the 2A gun memes. Come and take it. Now it's GPUs.
That's hilarious.
But dude, wait, the implications of having swarms like that, and oh, dude, Jordan Peterson released like a excerpt from his book that's coming out late 2024.
Okay.
Talking just like this afternoon.
Oh wow. What's it about?
Essentially talking about how AI, like how agent AIs that are programmed to kind of change narrative structure in our
society.
Discourse, like or you know,
propaganda
these
bots.
parameters are turned into propaganda bots, and then how does that affect our if they're changing how they're just fucking with all of our, it can fuck with our narratives very quickly on a massive level. Well, because everyone
they can have infinite
them.
Conversations. They could literally fuck
Right.
with every human on Earth simultaneously, and give you each individual attention with their fuckery.
Right. Which is nuts.
And way bigger than humans can contemplate. In terms of power.
Way bigger than we could even.
Organized crime gets it. You're done.
Fuck. Yeah.
Right? It's like, take all my. Show me how to take all the money. Okay.
Well, it'll be AI syndicates fighting each other for resources.
That's what Peter Diamandis has said for years, is that it'll be humans will integrate with AI, and you'll have an AI layer. Like you won't be surfing the web. Your AI will be surfing the web, and it'll go find information and take risks and spin up versions of itself and go conquer for you, and then just deliver you up the treasure. You're gonna be like a super monarch that can like just command an army of intelligent agents. You're just sitting on your throne, just waiting for them to bring you back all the info.
That's crazy.
Well,
Yeah. We have to sort all the info. It's hard enough to sort all the info humans and their organizations
But you
create.
can take like a PDF that's like 600 pages, and you can give it to ChatGPT and say, read this. Now, let me ask you questions about it. And then it's like, how do I do this or that? And it'll just feed it up to you. It'll digest some crazy manual and like give you simplified versions of it. Anyway, that's like an example of like you can just throw the data at it and then ask it questions about the data, and you didn't have to spend a lot of time spinning up the logic,
digesting the data
of the database.
Which is also scary too, because then you're completely disincentivized to actually memorize or retain any type of knowledge.
Oh God,
Which
your
is
your
what's
AI
scary
will be thinking
about
at
this.
such an octave above you that like you're just gonna be a Cliff Notes version of what it's doing.
Right.
Right?
Pretty. I mean, yeah. Yes. You won't realize that. But yeah, that'll be the long-term effect of how you're using. I don't know. It's so, the attention factor. Knowledgeable being.
Imagine a tutor that had all that
Personable.
knowledge, and it just had all the time in the world to just focus on you and you learning Portuguese or
Dude.
whatever the hell you're doing.
Yeah. No,
Just
I
every
mean.
word out of your mouth, at 24/7, Portuguese teacher in front of you saying, "No, say it like this."
Yeah,
Like what?
Synthesis School is already using AI tutors to do math and stuff. They've been advertising about it
Good.
like a week or two ago.
Kill this Yoda, kill this Yoda. Avenge me, avenge me.
Oh, he got
okay.
me! I got him though.
You got him? Nice job.
Got him.
We're avenged in death. Okay, these guys are all over the place. No,
Yeah.
no, no. Randall Calrissian bites the dust. Okay, so what they think is that this AI, this swarm, this agent technology was like the breakthrough for AGI. That's the rumor. That like once you start being able to have infinite swarms, you start to approach something that's like can think or looks like it can think, because that's kind of what we are. We're kind of like sub-personalities and, you know, systems within systems. And in a lot of ways, the brain systems cooperate in this harmony, and that sounds and feels a lot like a conscious human mind. And so what they're saying is that this agent tech might have been the breakthrough that like really created the AGI, and there might have been some kerfuffle around whether or not to tell people about this thing. And I think that the development path. I mean, have you seen the ChatGPT DALL-E? It's like not a quantum leap forward. It's like a jump to the next dimension.
I know. I live demoed this weekend to a group of people. I didn't even test it. I'd never tried this before. I just was
kicked
like,
ass and took
hey,
names.
yeah. It was like I was like, yeah. I bet I could get a children's story out of ChatGPT with pictures. You know, and I fed it 2 sentences, 3 sentences qualifying, and then it spit me out the story. Beautiful story. I was like, give me the summary, give me the note card version of this story so I can take this on, you know, like the points, so I can not read the story, you know, but tell it. And then asked it to generate some images of the characters in the story, and it did. Boom! Fucking whole presentation created in like 7 minutes, including reading out the story. You know.
My God, that's beautiful, and it didn't exist before then. And then it was a piece of art. It was like It was like a performance.
Right.
In space
And I got
time.
to choose the principles I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Which is like
the morals.
Yeah. This is That's
exactly.
so cool.
Well, somebody can be like, write the copy for CNN tonight, but make it really tell the secret story of how our political opponents are bullshit and we are amazing. You know? It's like, okay,
Right.
propaganda bot, engage.
Yeah, and just prompt engineering.
And then it's in front of
baby.
a smart-looking, semi-sexy human, you know, very sexy in some cases, or just like, hey, I just want to let you know, and they're like reading the words of the AI until it can synthesize them.
Done.
Dude, you just explained how it was done.
Yeah.
Like that's wild. We win, we win, dude. We totally won that. That was a harsh and forced victory. How we doing? Are we ready?
Got him.
We got one more in us. We Fortnite. What are we up to? Wait. Let's see where the Fortnite is.
Check
on the
where
download.
yours is at.
I will check where it's at. Oh, still downloading. It's got
Alright.
101 seconds left, and then it's got to do the install, which sometimes takes a bit longer. So I guess we're not there yet.
True.
Dude, we're fighting with animals. That person was beating us by many orders of magnitude.
Yeah.
Oh, this is fun. We'll be there in a minute, Gabe. Gotta get the Fortnite installed. Did not do the pre checklist. The pre checklist would have been the checklist before the checklist, which engages the night before and covers things such as Fortnite updates. So, in my sound studio, I ingested 4 new tracks. I get these in the Chemical Brothers. They're on their B-sides. They have back in the 90s and the 2000s, there would be like duels of like electronic DJs at, I guess, some festivals and clubs and stuff like that. And they'll have these tracks that are more or less like have these beautiful little short snippets that music that basically happens in less than 4 bars. And or 4 bars like covers it, like covers the loop. Sometimes you can cover a whole song in a 2-bar loop. But anyway, I'll sit down and I'll extract all of the loop bars out of the song and then play them back to back. It's like super looping it. And it kind of sounds like the song, but then you distort it. And in any event, just in time for the full moon, I had like way more sound to draw from. And
nice.
I discovered this piece of software that I tried in beta, like an early beta, was called DJ Studio. And what it would do is use AI to look at the songs you gave it, and it would put them in order, and it would do the transitions between the songs. So it would like auto DJ a mix for you as you went through. Gabe, do you have that headset?
I do.
Fantastico. We'll get that kicking.
You want me to use it?
Yeah, I do. It'd be much better to hear you this way.
Okay. I usually use it to my main PC and then have audio on secondary PC, but
however you work it out, sir, is all good. It is wild. I'm so sorry. What were we talking? I completely lost my train of thought. Yeah, Studio DJ.
Yeah.
DJ Studio. So what this stuff does is, usually, if you make a nice mix, you have to, once you have the songs kind of picked out, like generally in order, you have to sit down and you practice the transitions for some time if you're doing it live, or you spend quite a bit of time editing, like inside of like a sound software to make it like, pretty much seamless. This does that for you. And it has like infinite ways of transitioning between 2 tracks. It'll like automatically adjust the pitch and the speed of the beats. It'll take out the bass in one track and add it in the other. It's usually the bass crossing that is the problem when you're mixing electronic music. That's how you can kind of tell that you're hearing one too many tracks by the bass not syncing in, and this will just remove it. So anyway, it enables this phenomenal generation of audio. Like you could conceivably sit down in an afternoon and do the work of like 6 months of mixing. And so what does that mean? That means that you now have a soundtrack for a television station. Call it 40 hours of well-mixed dance music, okay? Now you have to add visuals over the top of it to get a video-audio mix, right? When you start talking about some of this AI generation, you could make like a really beautiful, crazy, cryptographically wonderful cyclone of images and awesomeness and sound, and then broadcast it to like 20 locations all over the world, like all the major social media, and you'd have kind of a television station, like a crazy art-based number stage television station. And you could do weird like voiceovers, and you could just describe things, and you could just do all kinds of crazy stuff. I think it would make an incredibly fun channel to watch. Just like rando, like pure rando pixels, like no commercial agenda, no commercials, just kaleidoscopic randomness.
Yeah, I think there would be an audience for that. The kaleidoscopic, when you say that, it's a little different. I was gonna say, like, if you're just like generating random video, the AI video stuff isn't very good yet.
Have you seen the stuff from this week? It's next level. I'll send you a video.
I saw some smaller stuff, like Piku or something, or Poca.
Yeah, I've seen that stuff.
That stuff.
Not bad.
Not bad.
The Stable Diffusion model, where it uses each frame as the input for the next frame, and it subtly changes the prompt, pushes it through. This program, Kyber, it allows you to you could have a storyline that had call it 6 points, like data points on the graph, And at each data point on the graph, there might be a little different paragraph describing, or a couple paragraphs describing what's happening between them. And so it kind of has a bunch of stuff to work its way through as it goes from one point to another. And then what you do is your second point is the first point on another migration. So you're kind of, you know, start with this, go to this, but then onto this, and
Just
then onto
linking,
this.
yeah.
Yeah, and you're describing
Iterating.
it. And so visually, you're choosing the themes that it's generating. So you're looking at wolves dancing, or you're looking at, you know, whatever you got. You know, there's Han Solo just charged me like highly effectively. But anyway, it opens up. I've had this thing in my head for a while. The TV station, right? Like, it would. You guys didn't grow up with it, but when MTV actually first started, it was art set to music. Just that, art set to music. And you would watch you'd listen to the music and you'd watch the art, and it was so wild to have the visual component. So it doesn't have to be completely random. It could be definitely thought through. If you spent the same amount of time generating video for each of the let's say you make a 45-minute mix, and you're able to mix it like incredibly quickly with AI, so you can make like 10 of them when you can only make one of them. They're all very good. They're all the same quality. You just now have 10 of them instead of one of them. That would be the way to think of it, I think.
Okay.
And so now you've got an actual, like, you can schedule that. Like you can break that down into 2-hour blocks and put it in a show rotation, and actually have the first place I volunteered at was a television station when I was a kid. I volunteered to run the camera for the council meetings at my local public broadcast thing. It's some of the stuff that got me into AV. That was some of the experience. And it was not insanely hard to run a station. It just had like a few decks, and this one hits, and you flip the tape, It was not hard. And we were like broadcasting to a lot of people. It was mostly just like VHSs, but a higher quality format of VHS. I'm with you in 6, Taco. No stand. Taco's last stand. Oh man, you're up top. Let's nuke him. Anyway, coming to a live feed near you. I'm making moves. I'm making moves to have my own TV station. You can pop in podcasts. This is gaming content. You can throw classes in there. Just random classes on shit.
Yeah, well, that's the cool thing, is you could have this randomness that people can tune on to in the this like light visual and audio stim that is good. And then you can you can schedule other things to play in certain times. Then you have a 24-hour station that has
you're on it,
different content. Yeah.
And if you make all the music that's on it. Oh, okay, so if you make all the music that's on it, you can then broadcast it to a lot more places because you own the rights to everything. If you don't own the rights, you still have to broadcast using like mostly YouTube and Mixcloud. Those are the two you can legally broadcast like the Beatles on, and they'll just figure out the rights. Either they won't show it to someone in a certain place, like they blocked Russia. They were like, no more music for you, Russia. And I'm like, dude, this is the time when Russia needs more music than ever. Let them definitely listen to music. Like, your enemy should definitely be rocking out. They'll be a lot more chill for it, you know? Probably. No one consulted me on all these psyops.
No one consulted me. Hey!
Because what if you could chill them out with your propaganda? Not just, I don't know. It's so insane. I ran across the craziest phenomena today at the courthouse. I was summoned for jury duty. I stayed an extra 3.5+ hours last night at my job to clear the decks. There was all kinds of stuff that happened today that I responded to, like while I was on my breaks and stuff like that. So it was very difficult to be away from work and such. And the way that jury duty works is that they have a pool. In this case, almost 400 people that were called up. And these 400 people were put in this giant room, and then the various lawyer groups would come through for the courts. And they'd be like, okay, this is going to be a case, and I need the following 60 people to follow me. Okay, this is going to be a case, and I need the following 80 people to follow me, or whatever it was. And you then got pulled into one of these pools, and in the pools, they had a bunch of rounds. In the first rounds, they were like if you guys had to serve, first off, they told you what the case was for. And holy shit, this was a crazy case. It was like, wait, what? Oh, wait, we're supposed to be taking. We're in OT. We're in OT. Get on A. Get on A. Oh, man, I'm totally forgetting this, the objective of this game. Oh, yeah, we're supposed to capture. So anyway, they tell us about the case, and then they say, does anybody have any problems with the themes of this case? And oh my God, were there problems with the themes of the case. Like, out of all of these people, a lot of people were like, this is terrifyingly horrible. Like, I am totally not okay with talking about this. And it was like, holy shit. So I was like, all right. So I was like, and so anyway, they had the first round and people got dropped. And then the second round, they interview you. And they're like, what do you think about this? Or what do you think about that? And what they're trying to do is they're trying to take the other, 65 of you and figure out which 12 of you are going to be the jury plus 2 more alternates. So you don't get told who the alternates are. You're on the jury of 14 people, but 2 of you are fake jurors. So if there's still 14 people at the end of the 7-day trial, you go, they just say, okay, you 2, you're not going to longer be needed. You were the alternates. Like, your entire attention that you've paid to this is not going to amount to any kind of vote. You just now know this information, right? It's like a really weird form of social service. It's kind of, but anyway, they're gonna take all this evidence.
I wonder what the stated purpose of that is.
Well, it's so that if one person has to drop out for some reason, they can swap in one of the alternates, and then you don't tell them that they were an alternate. So if 2 of the regular jurors had to quit, the 2 alternates would fill their place, and they'd be like, we've used up our 2 alternates. There's 2 of you will alternates, but no, you'll never know who it was.
It's like data backup.
It's like a data backup for humans. So they don't have to do the trial again and call a mistrial and redo it or whatever.
Right.
The person who was on trial, when they read the charges against this person, it included things like stealing Christmas ornaments from Elvira. I forget everybody's last names, and that's probably a good thing. But it was like, the state charges you with the theft of Christmas ornaments. And I thought that was hilarious. I got kicked out of this trial today for a couple of reasons. But one of the reasons was that when it was my turn to check in, and they were like, do you understand these charges that were brought against this person? I said, oh, heck yeah, I was listening very carefully. In fact, I noted that the state is charging this human with the theft of Christmas decorations. And I just hope they didn't also steal the Christmas spirit. I know, they were just like, wait, what? And so anyway, there's that plus a couple other things. But the other thing that got me, and this was a wild feeling for me, was the person had an interpreter that was interpreting their language into English. And so the prosecution was interviewing us, grilling us really, and she goes, does anybody have a problem with the laws that are in place for this? No. Does anybody have a problem with your reaction to the charges? And I was like, no. And it was like, does anybody have a problem with the constitutionality of this? And I was like, is this a good time to bring that up? And she was like, yeah, what do you mean? Yeah, well, let's talk. And I was like, okay, so as far as I understand, the Constitution of the United States is for U.S. citizens, right? So like all of this time and all of this energy to gather these hundreds of people here and drag them away from their jobs, my employer is paying the real price for this. Like, they are not getting a day of labor out of me, but yet they are going to pay for a day of labor. That's just crazy. And so, am I to understand that this person does not read or speak English? And if that's the case, isn't the goal of the entire American education system to make sure that everybody can read and speak English? I'm like, are we to believe that this is not a U.S. citizen that we have on trial here? And I thought it was an insanely normal question. I thought that was like, because my thought was, why are we doing this all for someone who's not a legal citizen? This is so much energy and time that's going into this. Like, this is a civilian court. Like, a civilian court tries civilians, but citizens. Like, it's citizens trying citizens. That's how our democracy is set up to go. And the prosecution was like, we don't actually ask people what their citizenship is. And I was like, wait, at any point in this process, no one asked this person if they're a U.S. citizen? And they were just like, they're like, no. And I'm like, am I missing something here? I was like,
that's
my feeling,
interesting.
I was like, we are screwed. Because here's the key. The amount of energy and time that was being spent to take these people.
That's called a Sybil attack, bro.
Dude, it was intense. I couldn't even believe what I was hearing. I was like, do you not see the problem with Just anybody being able to, they're like, the Constitution of the United States of America applies to anybody who's just on our soil. And I'm like, does it? I'm like, this is news to me. I thought it was always for some citizens. I was like, how do you convince the citizens to pay for this party? I don't understand. You know, the people that are taxed at the 50% tax rate. Like how do you get them to want to wake up in the morning and make money for society if all you have to do is be on? I was like, well, then you got to defend your border like crazy. And then I realized, I was like, oh, right. And they're not doing it. And I was like, and anyway, it's just like, it's just one thing after another, but it just seemed like 101 to me. And she was like, can you put all of that aside and like fairly judge this human? I was like, fairly judge this human? This is not fair at all. Like, what are you talking about? I am here. I'm going to work extra overtime to be here to do this service for someone who is not paying taxes, does not have a social security number. What are you talking about now? Like, we're in fantasy land. You can't do this. You got to figure out a way. If I've got nothing against people who are immigrants and emigrants, but I mean, you got to want to contribute to the party and give something to the party to be a part of the party. I thought that was basics.
Yeah.
I was in a room of like 100 people, and I was like, am I the crazy one? I was like, is this a weird dream where I wake up? What the fuck?
What, yeah, dude, what was the reaction from other people in the room? Or were you,
there was a lot of agreement. There was a lot of agreement,
Yeah.
but nobody was standing up and saying it. I was like speaking the quiet part out loud, but I just realized it in the moment, just asked a simple question. I was like, are we trying a U.S. citizen? And they're like, we're not going to ask him that. That's not going to come up. And I was like, but you just said if I had a problem with the Constitution, and I do, why does this apply here? I mean, isn't this more like a military thing? If you have an invader who comes to your shores and wants to take your shit, and I think we're saying we're taking services here, right? Like, if they're going to take your stuff, they are here to take something. You have to either repel them or stop them from doing that. Like, then cut them out of the system. I have no ill will against this
Not
human or any human.
deliberate how they did that.
Dude, I'm like, are we joking? There is no way. This is how you stop a society cold. You cannot do this. This is not sustainable. I was like, sitting there realizing I gotta talk to a politician. I was like, dude, I was in a courtroom, and the price tag on this courtroom this was all being enacted, so that, you know, Elvira could get her Christmas decorations back. I'm like, what is going on? Like,
what is going on?
Like,
literally, like the whole. Well, you said it was multiple things.
There was a lot of charges, but that was one of them. That was one of the
Yeah,
lighter ones. Yeah, there were some really heavy, crazy ass charges that were like, wait, what? So I'm like, you know, if this is how you get that crazy violence off the streets, okay, but is this the plan?
Right.
Like, I get that this would be a short, like a half measure, an emergency thing, a time of war. I was like, dude, if this human deserves, oh, we're in overtime. If this human deserves a trial, it's a military trial. It's like a military trial at a border. You know, it's like this is a border defense issue.
Well, clearly, border defense is not a high priority.
Have a fast track for citizenship for anybody who wants to contribute to society and can prove they can do that.
And
clear the board. Secure the border.
English.
What? Well, I think so. Everybody in all proceedings in America are done in English by law. You can't do a school in any language other than English or a legal. Anything related to the government must be done in English. That's by law, because 80% of Americans spoke German in 1920, and after World War I kicked off, they were like, we're not going to be Germany 2.0, and they made a law that says you had to speak English. So yeah, if you're gonna play by our rules, you got to play by our rules. For sure, you got to speak the language. Like, that's just 101, right? Like, unless we want to start adding extra languages to our curriculum in school. I mean, I'm sure we're doing so well in public education that we can't get kids to read and write English. So let's not complicate the thing by adding more dimensions, you know?
There's a lot of power.
A lot of power?
Yeah, I don't like it.
In what? A lot of power in what? Did we lose Peter?
Looks like it.
Okay, he froze. Okay, he's not just frozen for me. I'm gonna twiggle him here. Talk to me about that, Josh. What are you saying?
No, I think that if they're playing with, like, they have a reason for letting this behavior happen, right?
1,000%. Apparently, it's for votes or something. It's insane. Like, I don't even know why it would be a good idea. You can't actually have your democracy grind to a halt because it can't service its citizens because it's serving other people from other countries. Also, if we're so concerned about other people from other countries, can we stop blowing them up or making the things that do that? That'd be like a nice step. Like if we're going to have a meat grinder for a military-industrial complex that throws innocent women and children in at rate of 70%, let's at
Everybody
least
just wants to kill each other for some reason. It's ridiculous.
But somehow if you touch ground, it's like tag, you're it. You can like you're fine. You're like all covered under our laws and our benefits and our what? Wait, what? That's insanity, dude.
About all that. Yep.
That's not right. That is so not right. Plus because you can't convince the citizens to actually support that behavior. Like that's not something somebody is going to be like, "Let's go." I love it that like we're just not defending the border, letting a ton of people in, and when they get here, they can infinitely draw down on our legal and our medical systems. What? Like, are you joking here? Are we trying to wreck this thing, this experiment that is our beautiful America? Anyway,
So
I'm all about awesome people coming to America. Let's go.
Who's your politician?
I've got their number. I've got Paulus, Jared Paulus. I need to have a conversation, and I'm just like, hey, we need to start securing the services border.
Right.
Like I just got pulled out of a day of work to settle Elvira's Christmas ornament issue. I'm good. Look, I think we can let this one roll. Or we could make sure this person just isn't a part. Put them out of the country. Come on. People are like, oh, you can't do that. It's like, how can you not? Oh, how can you not do that?
Can we just ask
If
for
the
that?
crime was committed against another citizen, then maybe there's like a charity.
It's like, you know, at
An
some point, if
American
you're committing
citizen.
violence against our citizens, this is an attack that has not been properly identified militarily.
Okay, yeah. I see what you did there.
People are getting hurt, potentially dying, and having very bad things happen to them on our soil against our citizens. You know, the ones who pay the taxes and stuff.
Well, that's why they're like, we need more surveillance. Paul?
Oh, that didn't work for it didn't work for the Israelis. They had the best surveillance in the world, and they got
right.
once in a generation hog swaggled.
Hog swaggled. What?
Oh, they got attacked.
Hog
and
swaggled. Yeah, they
their,
got.
their
they
humans
got.
their humans got made combatants. That is a fail. It's a failure to defend the homeland. Well, what it is it's war and it's ugly, and this seems like a war of another kind because I couldn't even believe. I thought I was in some kind of weird dream. I'm like, you're just all joking, right? Like that's not real. I was truly like, I'm sorry. I did not try to be controversial, but I'm gonna need a few days to think about this, and I don't think I'm gonna be too good for you in this trial if I'm, you know, if I'm like, what? Like, you know, that's not.
You still would have been good, because you
I
would have
don't
been
know.
willing to speak it. What they're doing there is trying to stack the jury.
they threw me out. They were like, here's the door, and I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, cool.
This
Everyone
guy
good luck.
is not dumb enough and quiet enough for us.
Well, that's how you get tossed out of those, because both sides has a certain number of chits that they can use to throw you off, and if you become someone who does not look like you're going to be able to be convinced by their arguments as they understand them, they're like, yeah, we want him off the team, like, which is crazy, because like, okay, select a jury, but dude, if it's 9 of your peers, rando 9 humans, the whole system works differently.
Yeah.
If it was an actual jury of your peers, not a jury of your peers, watered down to the people in the middle that everyone can agree on, is what they're saying.
Right.
Dude.
Pretty much. That's just
might have been
wild. Which, like, what are the statistics? Like, the cool thing about all this AI stuff is that now you're going to be able to do the in silico research on the social systems.
In silico
I
research
think.
on the social systems, okay.
So,
Like-
you know how you have, like, data engineers doing, learning about, like proteins and how the body works and whatnot. They have replications of different parts of the body in silico,
silico.
and they can do that. So now, if you're collecting data
like you have an agent
about what's going on. Yeah.
You have a Sir Wilcott agent that participates in a forum of all people, and it's been programmed with your opinions and ideas and everything you've ever said and done, and then they spend 10 billion years debating it, and but it seems like just a minute to us or something. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Well, okay. But no, I'm not saying about an individual agent. I'm saying that because you end up giving so much data about what you're doing to AIs, you should be able to then create some models that like track the different dynamics of the system. Okay, where am I? Dude, if you do, I'm so lost right now.
You could definitely have direct democracy using great systems, and AI could definitely manage those systems and make them authenticatable. Like the AI knows every one of us, and then it says, "Nope, they all voted. This is what the outcome was." And then like you like had some, I could have done this jury. I mean, they sequestered us, and they took this whole day. If you would have given me 5 minutes with like a Zoom, like here's the window, here's the evidence, yes or no, you could have fast democracy, real jury of your peers stuff.
Right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The whole
like,
thing.
Yeah, you could
introduce technology into the whole thing, streamline it. Like make it so that like 50% of all your court cases go to a jury trial, and then just let people discharge their responsibility for doing their jury service like electronically, like fast, awesome, like. The AI is watching everybody, and it's like, yep, that was exactly, 330 million people, not 440 million people, because we don't have that many citizens.
Yeah.
And by citizens, that means people paying taxes. Come on. You're somehow getting out of paying taxes, and yet you get the bennies? What am I paying tax for? Give me a break. Like, if I am paying for my society, I do not see how it applies to people who do not pay for the society. What are we talking about? I thought this was 101.
Where am I?
Am I going to wake up from this and be like, that was weird, dude?
That was weird. Yeah, it's kind of your next reincarnate.
That makes no sense. It makes no sense. I was in this weird dystopian world where somebody had the great idea.
Yeah, dude. No, I know what I was talking about. I was looking at that UI path, automation and AI trends.
Yeah. Yep, I remember.
PDF that we yanked down earlier today.
Yes.
And there was one of the slides. I'm trying to look and see which one it is. Transparent organization comes from focus end to end. So, process and task mining are shining digital. Let me just read this real quick.
They're on B. They're on B.
Synthesize it. So you should be able to do process intelligence, where you can like see how you can get. So like when in a big business or organization, you can have all sorts of. You can be tracking all sorts of performance metrics of the employees and the machines that are creating value for the company. So once you're collecting all that data, you should be able to. What this thing is talking about is the ability to
track, stack, and analyze that.
Track, stack, and analyze that, and then do that in silico research, where you just run a bunch of
motion studies,
alternate
on
realities, and then you can make better informed decisions about changes that can be made, and even the rate of change that can be managed based off of your context.
Yeah, you make sense to me. Yeah, no, you're right. And the companies that are able to embrace that and embrace that automation, they're going to thrive and look like wizards compared to the old ones that are like, we don't need to adopt typewriters. We got pigeons.
Keep this. You need to keep this.
Last game.
Reinforcing the fucking grid, dude. We need to make sure we have enough energy going into this.
And just a beeline for infinite free
hyperinflationary
energy.
period of America.
Just like stimulate the economy through free energy, which is
figure
like
it out.
free money. Just shower everyone with as much AC as they want.
Josh, you've had some hilarious deaths this stream.
Yeah, stop funding other people's wars and subsidize energy.
Subsidize infinite air conditioning. Just we're no
Right.
sweat in America. Just
Like
a
literally,
dry
what
brow.
if we like made air conditioning like
They're universal right. Just all the electricity.
That'd be wild. Everybody gets air conditioning or a swimming pool.
Or both. Just underwater
Both,
AC.
yeah.
Dude,
Everybody gets a
anyway.
home. We need to take
I
it
felt
back
what
to
I
life.
felt was watching this whole process unfold
You're
today
really
and
quiet, Josh.
thinking about what it was trying to accomplish. I was like, this thing is such a dinosaur. I was like, the glacial pace of justice. I was like, this can't even keep up with population growth. That guy was flying. That was a fairly dramatic
Glacial
flying.
pace of justice. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
slow.
my friend. Yeah, dude, it is fucking
very
slow.
To do it right, maybe, but here's the thing. Could you do it right a quadrillion times faster in silico? You know? Like, I think yes.
Right.
I think yes. And not and
But
and,
only if you can actually control the narrative, bro.
well, here's the thing.
Or if the
a-
narrative is
anybody-
not control the narrative. You don't want to control the narrative. You want to create the garden by which in which a narrative can arise and propagate it on its own. You don't want an AI driving narratives for you. You just want them informing people of the context of available narratives.
Yeah, it's like a narrative vending machine. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Tip it over, break the glass, break the glass.
Yeah.
Okay, so check this out.
That's how we want it to be going after it.
Okay,
we don't
you're in
want it to be like,
you're in 1950. You're standing in a courtroom in 1950, and you think about all the lawyers and the judges and the training and the law books and the precedents and the
motherfucker can read.
the scrolls and all of this and the money that has to change hands and the time, and it's all very expensive. Okay, then you step in a time machine and you step out in 2050. Okay, 100 years later, and what you find is Grandma Moses. Now, instead of just sitting around and taking it, she can instruct a swarm of AI agents to issue 10,000 summons and 40,000 court cases for the filing fees that she generated through, you know, some kind of cryptocurrency scam that an AI dreamt up of 3 minutes ago and already executed to the tune of $4 million. You know, so that she can basically swamp the system. The people coming to your legal system, even the nice ones, are going to have this godlike ability to AI their arguments and just AI everything. And if you can't AI them back in a processing time, they win. Whoever they are.
Yeah.
So it's already over. There's no choice. You must accelerate, or you are at the behest of these hyper-intelligent agent swarms that will just pilfery, denial of service, anything you have. That's my last
Yeah.
word on that.
That's my last word on that.
Let's take a break.
That's good.
Here we go.
Break time.
Break
Peace.
time. And Fortnite
Fortnite.
Fiesta afterwards.
Yep.
Fortnite Fiesta. All right. Okay, control agent of my swarm. Operation Win Case. Your task is to win this legal case. Here is all the jurisdictions you can operate in. Outside the United States, you can break any law you want. Here's a stack of cash, and here's an unlimited check for no ethics, making new money. Go! 4 minutes later, it goes, "You've won your case. You also own 32% of Botswana. Sorry." You know, like, it's just like
Sorry.
weird
Hope you
side
can manage
effects.
the taxes. Oh wait, here's some.
Let me.
Here's some
I figured
fiat
it out.
currency. It's being Amazon to your door in the form of.
Please sign for it. you
Yeah.
know, it's like, wait,
All
right
you have
now,
to do is sign.
ding dong, like it's just operating on a time scale. Your brain's like, wait,
Some
wait.
altered carbon level
Yeah, totally.
craziness.
Yeah. It's just like faster than you can even write it down. It's like
Right.
you're done.
Yeah, and
You're
then
done.
and then
You're
we have
done.
this
You're done.
hierarchy of race, right? That's gonna come out. It'd be the people that
Oh,
agree
the-
with the system and the
pardon me.
ones that don't.
Yeah. The people on top are gonna be like, okay, AI, make me all the money. Do that now.
Nice.
And then they're gonna do that, and everyone else is gonna be like, wait, hey, I thought we were supposed to share the resources on this planet. You
Yeah.
thought.
So then, what do we do to navigate
Counteract it?
that? Yeah.
You put you AI on AI violence, dude. You basically you have agents on agents, and you say you restrict them and you keep them out of your stock system. I think one AI gets loose in your stock system and it just owns all the stuff, right? It's like I just traded it, but it only took 14 hours. Ha! Like,
So what do you do?
you have good ones. You have ones that you program to say defend the stock market and fight the other AIs. When they start making weird trades, you make other weird trades. Go! And then it does it somehow. And it adjusts as it goes. Or it doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's a weird world, right? You have infinite intelligence that can make infinite other intelligence. It's like, how tiny are we? Are we small things? I think we're
Yeah.
small things.
Hopefully, dude. We just keep messing it up.
Well, you could try to have laws,
this
but
is
your government's
good.
completely slow and bought and paid for by even slower machines. They're like, we
Right.
don't want to be fast. Make laws that say we don't have to be fast. Like, good luck to you.
Yeah, and then you got fucking hawks like Gary Gensler.
What's a Gary Gensler, man?
What's a Gary Gensler? It's
What is a
a
Gary Gensler?
SEC chairman.
Oh God, I can't keep up with the layers.
Yeah, dude.
Used to be Greenspan, but after 2008, Greenspan goes in front of the world and goes, well, we base the entire economic lending policy of the Federal Reserve of the United States of America on the concept of a rational actor, and I'm sorry to report that doesn't seem to be the case. So every theory we had is actually invalid, and when we're pulling these levers, we're telling ourselves, hey, but it's not really doing that. Sorry
Sorry.
about that.
Oh wait, your currency is inflating.
Hey,
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Load Fortnite. Josh Tasek, load Fortnite.
Oh, dude, I quit that game.
What? You're not gonna play Fortnite
Yeah.
with us? It's
Yeah,
on my
dude,
console. Just play on an alternate,
Okay. I guess I
or
can.
play on something you hate. Or
I'm
it
gonna
doesn't
be
really mean
terrible.
that.
So.
Or, yeah, good.
Good.
Wait, that sounds nice.
It's
how do I
okay.
get
You
Okay.
have to learn something.
You won't have any skill-based matchmaking issues.
Skill-based matchmaking issues solved is all I'm hearing.
Oh.
Okay. In lobby, what do? I press this plus button to get him in here. How do I join?
Can I
invite
start
you to
with
my.
that?
So
I
in
can
the
say
top,
join party.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hop in here.
All right. In a joinable party. I'm joining the
Battle
party.
Royale lobby.
We'll
Maybe
protect you.
16 people now.
Oh, dude, it's gonna take you so long to update that thing. Oh my God.
Oh
All
my
good.
God.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah,
shit.
no,
you gotta-
I'm
you gotta
only
be good-
gonna
you gotta be good
play
company
like
while it's
one of
loading.
these.
What?
I'm
We're
only
playing
gonna
one
play
of
a
these.
couple of these.
Okay.
Yeah. Gotta do some. I gotta hang
Well,
with
I
Bailey
might
tonight.
peace
Told
out
her I was
early
starting
then.
early.
All right.
Makes sense
Might-
to me.
I might peace out early. It's good connecting with you guys.
Dude, all right. Have a nice evening, brother.
Yeah, you guys have fun. Trying to get the Fortnite bug out of me a little bit too.
You make
Really?
sense to me. We could have stayed in the other one a bit longer then. Well, dude, we'll have a nice evening.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Night night.
Good night, guys.
Have a happy full moon.
Peace. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, Sonic Death. Sonic Death. Sonic Death. Death of all electrons. I'm hearing the death of all sound.
What just happened?
Can you believe how insane that is? Isn't that next level? Something happens with
Wild.
Peter's headset on the regular, and it goes from like peaceful to Oh look, it's a world burning in a nuclear fire. It like jumps on
Yeah.
a dime.
Jumps. I don't. It's got to be this. I don't know whether it's the headset or the voice meter.
Probably the voice meter. Something janks is the voice meter. Probably janks. There's an auto restart option in the voice meter,
Yeah.
which
Really?
might be your
auto restart the engine.
Yep.
Here,
Hmm.
look, it's right here. So you click menu, and then there's this tab to auto restart audio engine or all devices.
Yep. And then you
Yep.
can automatically do that, which is the.
Yep.
Okay, now we need to get ready again. Or we're not ready. Oh, that's what it says right before it starts.
Yep.
Does anyone have this map
Doing
figured out?
that.
Do we have any intel on this
Is
map?
this a?
Yeah, this is the old map, man.
Old map. Right on.
This is the original Fortnite map.
Original. Ooh. Speedy. Oh, I really want to hit.
You know what's crazy? If the Constitution of the United States of America applies to everybody on American soil, but not people in foreign countries, like that is so crazy hypocritical. Like why it shouldn't
Well,
apply to anyone.
economically,
that
that is how it works. Economically, that's how it works.
Where are we headed, gentlemen? We're going right over Loot Lake, which
You
probably
bet.
makes it hasty. Tomato Temple?
We can go to yeah, sure.
Okay, to that pink one. Alright, look, good time to jump looks like it's in 3, 2, 1, jumping.
Cut your glider, Paul.
Right on. Sometimes I like to get really high over things and go straight down, just for fun. Not for strategy, just for fun. Your headset sounds great.
Sweet. Okay. Yeah. Funsies. All right, let's go.
Oh. Ooh, chug splashes are back. I forgot about that.
I got humans.
Ooh, the jetpack.
Yep.
This person is hiding behind this thing. I think we're gonna go find them. This person doesn't seem to know how to play the game very well. Has a nice pistol though. But they had buddies. They have supposed to have several buddies. Multiple buddies. Oh, we're still in Portland. There's no drops anywhere. I hate this. The other one was so abundant.
Portland, yeah.
Portland is like you've got no resources, nothing works. It's all just looks bad.
There's much further distance.
In further
between
developed land, you can
resources.
use everything. Everything's a resource. Everything's amazing. You can jump and hide in things. You can do all kinds of fun things. This is whose idea was this? Maybe someone got fired. They're like maybe they're mourning. I'm gonna hang out with you, Sir Wilcott. We have two of those that guy's buddies hanging around somewhere. Does this really have one shot in it? There's no way it just has one shot. Yeah, just one shot.
Yeah.
Storm flip? What's that?
It flips the storm.
Watch out for the flipping of the storm.
Whoa.
I got zero.
That's kind of nuts. So it goes. The core is dead in the inside the circle.
Yeah. So if you go in it right now, it's just like going in the storm. It's almost identical to the storm shields in Apex. I
So
have
you
not found a
could
shotgun.
take that, and you can survive in the storm.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you are born in America, like you exit your mama's vajayjay on U.S. soil, I think you're American. I think you're just good to go. It's like we can't stop that. That's got to be auto. Like if you're thinking about immigration policy, auto like birth humans, like humans born here. Let's go. Let's get with the program. Public schools, the whole nine. Here we go. Welcome to America. I never really thought about all this stuff before. I haven't thought about it seriously. It's like thought adults had worked out these issues, but clearly not.
Clearly not. Dude, that's the thing though. We're getting smarter, so there's more options actually, and we don't have a culture that has enough gardens for new options because we've been mostly beating down stupid ideas, which we still have to do.
There's another jetpack here.
I got a jetpack on me. It is next level. Jump, activate it midair. Okay, so you jump. Okay, press jump or ADS while in midair to activate. So you go.
Oh shit! I found
okay, you go like jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you.
And
Yeah,
you just
one.
hold it.
It's another jetpack. Submachine gun, another submachine gun.
Are you fucking
So once
what?
it's moving, all you need to do is like control it.
It just it fell.
Okay, I'm liking this. I like my jetpack. I just really managed this map in a brave new world way. Sir Wilcott, I'm gonna come see you. I'm gonna take this zip line to do it. Come on, jetpack. Let's go. Somebody's got a gun. Several somebody's have a gun.
There's a
Okay.
grappler right here if someone wants it.
Where are you guys? You guys are in a
I'm at
totally
shipping
different part of the
containers.
world. Sir Wilcott, you are in a
Oh,
totally
we got
different part of the
people
world.
over
Someone's shooting
here
at
on
me.
me coming
Someone's
up to
shooting at me.
here.
Gabe, come help us.
Oh, people
He's
behind me too.
He's getting nuked. Just slathered with bullets.
These
Fuck.
guys had. I think we got pinched by 2 teams actually.
You make sense to me.
There's a board.
Gabe,
over
we're gonna
here.
do a valiant rescue. Come circle. Let's do it together. Right now, Sir Wilcott is definitely pinned down by the enemy. Oh, he's limping. I got you, Sir Wilcott. I got you on overflight. All right, keep coming this way. Keep coming this way. All right, here we go. Executing. Oh, your pursuers are close. Hold on. Fuck
You
it.
guys
Hold
all
on.
fight them.
What the fuck, dude? Hold on. There's someone right behind you. Okay. Hold still. Hold still.
I'm coming behind this rock.
All right. Orza's out there revenging you. He means business. This was nice. All right, I can give you this gun I've got.
Okay, I just got aim assisted. Holy
All right.
shit!
Here, fucking get armed. Here, hold on, dude.
I have arms. I need heals.
Oh, that's right. You didn't lose your shit.
Yeah. I
Nice.
have
Okay.
arms. I don't have heals.
I need all kinds of shit. I need shields. There's just hard. These are hard items to acquire in this universe. Fuck. Damn it.
Life.
I had a gun switch. Ready up. Let's go.
I had no life.
That was a short one. Extremely short.
Yep.
They snuck up on you, or is it?
Dude, I can't do the multiple streams of audio. Like, I have no awareness. I'm hearing
Oh, that's a
everybody's
stretch.
game
That's a
sound.
stretch. Can you not pipe your game sound into that?
What do you mean?
Like, can you hear your game sound in your headset?
Yeah, but I hear all of yours too.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, if it's very active, it's a little more confusing. You make sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, however, if you lose it, what ends up happening is you lose awareness of what's going on with the other players. I think there's a trade-off. This person's just eating mushrooms. Why didn't I think of mushrooms? That's the only way to get shields on this level is mushrooms.
Yeah, I saw some apples, but didn't have enough time to eat them.
Very biblical. Just like hanging out with God in the garden, no time to eat apples. Just talking to God all the time. No time for snacks. Snacks are for idiots. Snacks are for rule-breaking idiots. Do we go out to the lobby at this stage, or do we?
It'll put us in the game.
It'll
Okay.
put us in one.
Same way. It's because it can't find another 4 humans in the world who want to play these levels. Because they're ridiculous. All right, but we did like that. I mean, do you want to go back to that same place, or we go to a new place?
I don't care.
Oh, let's go to a new
That worked
place.
out. That worked out better when we were hanging out. That was good. All right. Let's see this sweet map. We could go to the top of Loot Lake. You want to try that?
Sure.
All right, Loot Lake. Loot Lake it is. We're looting at the lake. We're looting at the lake. What we're going to do is try to drop in the upper echelon, which means you can use your glider to go horizontal and drop vertically, but you don't have to drop as far, so it's not as huge a trade-off. It's a good time to separate from this infernal craft. Someone just jumped. Let's go.
We got company
Yep.
here.
All right.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to go like crazy on this roof. You know what? I think I might just drop a level. Never mind, I'll just drop a level. But we better get more loot quicker this way. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, submachine gun enabled. Someone give me a Molotov cocktail, that's kinda cool.
Who gave this man a Molotov cocktail?
Who issued this man? Oh, they issued me a bush as well. That bush is really, really next level. Alright, so we're gonna get this other submachine gun. We're gonna get this for this med kit. Okay. A flintlock pistol, my god.
I've got minis if anybody needs some. Paul needs some.
Wait, what is a storm flip? Did you ever figure that out?
If you throw it down, it creates a
inverts the
storm in a bubble. Or if you're in a storm, it creates a non-storm
Yeah,
bubble.
it inverts the
Oh.
storm.
It inverts the storm. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. I can see that being extraordinarily useful if one was stuck in the storm.
Yeah, it's temporary though. It lasts like probably 10 seconds. I threw one down.
Oh, that's cool. An experimente
In the
style.
last game, yeah.
Ooh, jetpack, much better than storm flip. Infantry rifle. God, these are cool guns. Alright, I got a bush and I got a jetpack.
Did you get the guy who was who landed here? Hey,
Did you
Paul.
The guy? Yeah, yeah. What do you got?
Come-
What do you got?
I'm gonna throw you some heals.
Okay. I've got a tactical shotgun. I've got a tactical shotgun. I also got small potions.
Take those small potions.
I'm gonna take them. I can't take any more.
Then take this thing.
Okay, thank you. Gracias. Ah, storm. Audio storm, audio storm. Okay, nice.
So the auto restart thing didn't work.
Not quick enough. Maybe it was a timing issue. Crack it. Heavy assault rifle. All right.
Airstrike. What?
Wow. Airstrike? Get that warmed up. We're on top of a tall thing. You throw it out there on the ground and make it bad for
There's
many
a-
people.
Oh, he already took one. Okay.
Did you say look out for the wizard?
No, I was gonna say there's a big pot down here. If someone wants to hold it.
Big pot.
There's a P90 right here. Team over here on me.
Okay. Where is he? Where is
Coming
he?
off over the edge.
Is he at the edge?
All right here.
Okay.
They're on that island now. I don't have anything ranged.
Dear Lord, where are you?
Yeah, all
guys?
I have a assault rifle.
Oh, they're in the water.
I do not know where you guys are. Okay. Alright. You should be down there, so where the hell are you? Fuck are you? Okay, I see you. Sir Wellcott, I see you. Alright. And somebody drop a marker?
All
Okay,
dead.
or is it all dead? Insanity. I'm using my jetpack to come down. Pardon me. Alright, I'm gonna renew my bush magic here. Pardon me.
Team back over here.
Ah, dear Lord. Where's all this gunfire coming from? Oh man, I killed myself. I fell out of the air too far. Sorry. I'm gonna hide. This guy's in the water right here.
Yeah, this guy's in the water.
He's right there. Nice job. I'm down if I could get a revive.
I'm coming.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Gracias. Is it back jetpack related incident? Donka. I'm not gonna learn my lesson. I'm just gonna use this jetpack more.
There's bandages right here.
Awesome.
God, you're like stuck in the water out here, bro. Nice.
Hey, human pinata too. I got one of them. All right. Okay, heals. Thank you for the heals. That's my death backpack. Bath.
There's a medkit right here.
I'm gonna hurt myself in this thing. Let's go. There are bandages though. Where are you headed? Where are we headed? You take that backpack. Backpack just makes the whole terrain much easier to navigate.
Peter, if you go left and right. Here. Give me the baller really quick and then watch stream and I'll show you how to use it. So go like this way, flip.
Nice. Forgot about the grappling little gun on there.
Here.
This infantry rifle's kind of cool. I can't
You have it
cannot
back?
part with it.
Where did I just knock you?
Up in the
What's the giant vortex at the center of this lake? Is that a good vortex or bad vortex?
I mean, that's the one holding the the island up.
Yeah. There's
Okay,
a chug
so-
deck right here if someone wants it.
Where are you guys? You guys are like way in another dimension. I'm just gonna go for the Okay, we got people. I got
Where?
people. Right here. he's pretty much marked. I am engaging. He is down.
Nice.
His watery corpse. Oh, we're under attack. We're under attack. Here we go. Here we go. Somewhere over here. Somewhere over here. Nice job. Nice job. Ooh, I'm almost dead. I should come up with a strategy to heal myself. There's a shopping cart with no food. There's a bandage over here somewhere. Oh man, I'm still getting shot at.
That's snipe,
Insanity.
dude.
There we go. I have no shields. I've got barely any health. I love this.
I've got a
Trying
chug jug you could have. Whoa.
Nice. I just need to get to where you guys
Okay.
are.
I've got this airstrike thing. Should we airstrike him?
Yeah. Airstrike the fuck out of them. Alright, I'm with you guys. Holy smokes, this
How
took
many
so
are
much
there
effort.
left? Oh.
Just got
there's-
sniped. Oh my goodness.
He's right over here. He's right behind this tree. See, I'm getting scoped. Nice. There's two of
Here,
them.
Paul, take some minis.
Far away.
Gracias. They are tricky down there. Alright, what else can we bring to bear here? Nice, you're launching rockets at them. That's insanity. Love it. They aren't very good at getting us. This thing is going to be right behind us. We'll be right on the edge. What the monkeys? Please have some heals. Heals? 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 God, they're shooting us up. Okay. Should be able to stop right here. There it is. There's the wall.
We
I
gotta
feel like I have-
push.
We gotta push.
something.
Yeah, I do not have any
I'm almost
good-
out of ammo.
I got ammo. Probably got you covered
I'm
for
almost
ammo.
out.
I got no long distance weapons.
That kid's white.
I gotta go. Ready
There's another one right over here. It's pretty much an exact mark.
to
Oh
literally
man.
got 6 shots left.
Okay, which style do you need? Ah, shit, 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 shit. Someone's got me. Someone's got me here.
I'm going down.
Alright, whoa. Okay. I got ammo for you here, dude. What are you looking for? Medium, heavy, light?
I think it's.
Yeah, we gotta rotate.
Man, they're just getting off great shots with us up here. Is there someone up here?
Paul, take these minis.
Okay. Where
They're
you at?
rebooting in storm. Oh, not in storm.
They're in the storm. They're not in the storm. Okay, I see them.
And we got the reboot off.
Fuck me. Got carded.
We are just in front of the freaking. Do you have him for a card?
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe not. These kids are kind of holding.
I am doing something crazy. I am just like, I have almost out of juice in this backpack and I am just physically running. Ah, shit. This is... Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Did you got him. Alright. No, you didn't get him. Okay. Fuck. I'm useless in this endeavor. Alright, I'm just running for the edge. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Nice.
Get over this ridge.
My
where's
second
the
was unloaded.
Holy smokes, you guys. Where the heck? You guys are a very long way away. You're not even on my map.
No, you're good.
Yeah, he was coming in storm. Fighting the edge of storm. Hey, look, there's a guy up ahead of you.
There is. Let me see what happens when I get in this thing.
It's the
You'll
supply drop.
open that thing.
Okay, you just open it.
Throw the splashes down.
Shit. Fuck. I've got barely any short-term assets here. Alright. Assault rifle. Yes, that beats the crap out of Davy Crockett's thing. Alright. And we got new Jack City boots. Let's go. Got a nerd jacket right here.
Guys.
It's an NPC.
NPC.
NPC, sorry, sorry. Okay. Crap. There's the card. There's very far away. Fudge! Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? What's up, monkey? Ah. Alright. Gentlemen, what a nice evening of gaming. Thank you so much for making this happen.
Yeah.
Very nice, very
Yeah,
nice.
Thank you.
Everyone have a wonderful evening. Take good care of yourselves.
Take
You
good
too.
care of yourselves. Eat well and drink enough water.
Drink enough water. I got a llama #1 situation. I don't know why that's happening.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Take it easy. Going out on some
Peace.
music.